So a lot of people are asking me, like, I haven't had Chinese cupping before and it looks a little freaky. Why would I ever want to do that to myself? You know, like where I have, you can't see any of mine, but where you have these things that look like maybe you got attacked by an octopus or some other animal that's got huge suction cups. And what possible therapeutic reason could there be for doing something like that to yourself? And you know, I could sit here and say, oh, it feels good, but I want to give you some real information. So I got my notes right here, and I wanted to let you know that when you do cupping, you're going to be pulling fresh blood in to the tissue, and you're going to be pulling stagnant blood out. That's a lot of times what that bruising looks like, and that's why I tell you got to soak afterwards, because you got to really release out of the body. You're going to be building new blood vessels. Neovascularization is the technical term for that, but you know what that really boils down to? That's anti-aging. That's speeding up the processes that your body have at a time when, if you're getting older like me, those processes are starting to slow down. Another thing that this does for you is it's called sterile inflammation. Now, we think of inflammation as a bad thing, like mucus or swelling in tissues that are hurting. But you know, every time that your body is inflamed, it's actually a healing response. So the reason this is called sterile inflammation is because what you're doing is you're creating an environment where you're not having to open things up or cause a lot of pain. But what's happening is you're creating inflammation in the tissues, which then sends all these cool things to the tissues like white blood cells, platelets, fibroblasts, and other healing chemicals to promote healing. You're going to do that for your whole body, especially when you do it along the spine, because then you're stimulating it in the whole central nervous system. The fascia and the tissue get stretched. I can't tell you how many people I work on who their tissue is just solidly tight, deeply tight, not just at a superficial level. And what those cups do is they just really pull the fascia and stretch, just holding it in that stretching position. And so deep down, things are getting stretched and the back can finally release and take a deep breath and just let it go. So it increases circulation, increases oxygenation and tissue delivery, removes old stagnant blood, creates or causes a micro trauma and gives a beneficial inflammation, creates new blood vessels, and stretches the fascia and the connective tissue. And guess what? The Russians, the Ruskies, did a study on using cupping, and they said that the best way to do it is if you put it together with joint manipulation. Hey, well, guess what? Core alignment therapy is gentle, non-invasive joint manipulation. This session is therapeutic gold. So now that you know what it's all about, time to sign up. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to feel great. Look forward to seeing you soon.